We can now set up the events to make the magical objects collectible and the evil objects to be destructive, right? But wait, before we get on to that step, there is another important thing to do. Can you guess it? Okay, my buddy, now we are going to add the body part for the wizard. You might be thinking, isn't a wizard enough and why do we need to add body part? Well, it's to make the game look more real. Well, buddy, this is to make the game feel more real. We will now add a body part that will be positioned inside the wizard. Then we make it move along with the wizard but with a twist. It will always be invisible. Then why do we want to add it in the first place? The answer for that question is what I told you at the first. As the collectibles fall down and touch the wizard's head, it will disappear immediately by not giving a convincing collectible feel to the gamer. But when we add a body part with the defined features, the collectibles will feel and the body part will collect them by the intake of the magical objects. It will give us a sensation of really owning them. Still confused about how it will work out? Okay, to understand it in detail, let's do it fast and get the concept clear. So, click on the Game tab at top left to access the game scene. Alright, now let's add the body part for the wizard. Move the cursor to the Object tab and click on Add a new object. Then choose the Sprite option and set the object name as Body. Now click on Add Animation at the bottom right of the window and click on Add to import the object. So now from the downloads, let me select the black body file that we have already downloaded. Then click on Open and press OK in the dialog box. Finally, click on Apply. Now move the cursor again to the Object tab to drag and drop the body object to place it as the body of the wizard. Okay, let's adjust its properties now. So click on the body object and there we have the Properties tab displayed on the left side. So go to the Properties tab and initially set the width and height for the body part. Then click on the width value as 105 and also click on the height value and adjust it as 330. Now, as you know, tick on the option of custom size. Let's now set the ISO order of the body. So click on the ISO order option and change it to 2. Okay, now what? Yes, the X and Y positions. Click on the X position to set up as 610 and select the Y position to insert it as 540. Alright, the properties of the body part have been set. Now let's align the body object as the body part of the wizard and then code so that the body part collects and also faces the good and bad consequences of the collectibles. So yes, let's get it done. How can we execute our plan? Let's delve into it. So primarily, go to the Game Events tab by clicking on the Game Events on the top left side. Now, let's add the first event to set the position of the body part. So click on Add a new event and then click on Add Action. Now, search within the position in the search bar and select the position action from the search results. From the right side, choose the object as body and the operator as set to. Now to set the X position, click on the X position option and type wizard. Then choose wizard from the options and further type .x. Now choose X function from the options. Finally, insert a plus sign and type 160 to complete setting up the X position. So the value of X position is now wizard.x plus 160. Now click on the modification sign option and choose the operator as set to. Then click on the Y position in the same way the X position was set. So initially type wizard and choose the wizard option. Then type .y and select the y function. Further, insert a plus sign and type 50 to make the y position accurate. So the y position is now wizard.y plus 50. Well done! Now click on OK to apply the values. Now we have earmarked the position of the body part as the same as that of our wizard. Yes, the body part and the wizard are now inseparable from each other. Now let me show the preview to make it approved by you, my partner. Clicking on the play button. And here it is. Did you see that? The body part is now in complete sync with the wizard and moves along with it as a shield of the wizard. Perfect. But we don't want the body part to be visible, right? There is no way that it will look any good if it is visible. So let's choose close the preview window and add the action to hide the body part while doing its work. And yes, we are back at the game events now. So click on add action in the same event now and search hide in the search box. Pick the very first hide action from the results and choose the object to hide as body from the right side. Then click on OK. The hide action is now set. And let's have a preview to check everything is precise. So click on the play button. And yes, the hide action is working as the body part is now invisible. Do you have any doubts whether it is permanently deleted? No way, it will always be present there as we have just set the hide action for the body part. So now close the preview window. Did you know the word magic comes from Greek magoi? According to scientific evidence, the name refers to a tribe of early magicians who were Persian priests. Let's earn points. So how many collectibles are there? Yes, there are 3. The golden snitch, the magic ball and the magic stick. So now let's add events for that. From the game events, click on add a new event and on add condition. So first, we are going to add the condition for the collision of the wizard and the golden snitch. But we have already said that instead of the wizard, we will make the body part collect the collectibles. And yes, the collision then happens between the golden snitch and the body part. So search collision in the search bar and select the collision condition from the search results. Now click on the first object option and choose the object as body. Select the second object and set it as object 1, the golden snitch. Then click on OK. Now as the condition is set, we have to add the corresponding action for it. The action is that as the body and object 1 or the golden snitch collide, which makes the golden snitch disappear from the game scene. So we will have to literally delete that particular golden snitch as it collides with the body part or the wizard. So click on add action and search with the keyword delete. Now select delete the object action and choose the object to be deleted as object 1. To apply the action, click on OK. And it's done. But that's not all, isn't it? We also have to make the collectibles to give the bounty as points in the scorecard, right? So we must add the action to make the collision or the collecting of golden snitch score us points. In order to incorporate that, click on add action at the same event and search variable in the search bar. Now select value of a same variable from the search results. At the right side, set the variable name as score and choose the operator as add. Then, to earn 1 point for collecting a golden snitch, set the value as 1. That's it. Now click on OK. Have you heard of the International Brotherhood of Magicians? It is the biggest magic organization in the world and has about 25,000 members. Interestingly, there is a much more selective group within the same club, an exclusive group known as the Order of Merlin. How fascinating, right? Okay, we have to set the event to make the collision of the body and the golden snitch possible, and also to earn points for that. Now we can do the same for the object 3 and object 5, our remaining objects, which are the magic ball and the magic stick. So as you already would have guessed, we don't want to make the same process all over again. Instead, we can just copy and paste the current event onto the remaining ones and make certain modifications set to those events. So move the cursor to the event that we have just set. Do a right click and select the copy option. Now click on add a new event to create a new event. Then right click on the new event and paste the copied event to this one. So do a right click and paste the same event again to the new event. Move the cursor to the first event that we copied and click on the object 1 in the collision condition. Then change the object as object 3. Also click on its corresponding delete action and change the object from object 1 to object 3. Good. Now let's repeat the same for the next event that we copied. So click on the object 1 in the collision condition and change the object as object 5. Then click on the delete action to select the object 1 and change it as object 5. Perfect! Note that if you are making a platformer game, it is a good idea to use the platformer character behavior as we did. It is a ready-made platform game engine that is highly customizable. The platformer character behavior takes care of gravity and collisions with the platforms by default. So we have set the events for the collectibles. Now let's have a preview to check the results of what we have done. So click on play button and see, as we move the wizard and touch the magic objects, we are able to collect them. The magical objects disappear just as we assign them to do. Brilliant! But the score is still not displayed, right? This is just because we have only added the variable for the score in the game events and not yet added the score object onto the game scene to display the score. So my partner, as we have set the collectibles just as we want them, let's now close the preview window and move on to add the scorecard object for displaying the points.